and I'm not ready for this review.
You don't have a hat?
I think my glasses have like tinted.
I ain't ready. Oh my god, I'm bright. I want to hide my face.
Oh, the brightness hurts with the glasses on.
Huh?
I just farted.
Awesome. Hey.
Hi, and welcome to Front Row Review. I'm David Graves.
I'm Max Murphy.
David Graves.
Max Murphy.
Gregor.
Drew Valentine.
And tonight we are going to review the movie Predators.
Woo!
Alright. Okay, so I was like a huge fan of the first movie, as I'm guessing everybody else is, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Very much so.
And it seems like ever since they made the first movie, they had a problem making a decent Predator film.
You know, like the reverse Predator crap that they tried to do.
Well, like Predator 2 wasn't very good. It was just horrible. Like they took all the cool stuff out of Predator and they put it into a cityscape, and it just didn't work. So.
Well, where's the hunt really? And other than that one interesting part where he's in the graveyard and there's like, "You want some candy?" That was kind of fun.
What?
You don't remember that scene?
No.
Ah, you're not a fan. Not a fan at all.
First we got Predator 2, which wasn't that great.
Mm.
And then we got Alien vs. Predator 1, which wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great.
It was PG-13.
It was alright.
It was not, did not do well for what the series was supposed to be about.
And then,
Skinning people and turning them apart.
and then you got Alien vs. Predator 2, which I thought was pretty decent.
It was okay.
Well, the people who directed it weren't actual directors. They were like makeup artists and stuff and special effects artists. So they had all the cool stuff going on, but they didn't know how to get proper actors.
So we finally, I mean, it's just like, they have these really awesome characters, Predator characters, and they've done cool things with the aliens, but why is it so hard to make a decent Predator film?
It's about the atmosphere,
Right.
and they just haven't been able to get that down. Aliens has always been about in space, while Predators it's all about different locations of a world.
And the hunt.
Exactly.
So finally, the previews I'd seen of Predators looks spectacular. I mean, it looked incredible. So I was really hoping this was going to bring back the Predator and make it cool again. So, what do you think? You think it did?
Yeah, it did a real good job
By far.
of coming back and making
It was
a good one.
an awesome movie, even though it was definitely fanfare of the movie because there's so many callbacks to the original.
Yeah, it reminded me of the original a lot. It almost seemed like, because I read somewhere, Robert Rodriguez?
Yes.
He wrote it pretty much right after the first Predator movie or something like that.
Oh, this isn't the writing of what he wrote from back then. This is something new.
Oh,
We don't know what he wrote still.
because I thought he had written like a sequel way back then.
No, he did.
And then that's what this ended up being.
But then they said no, we couldn't do it. It was too over budget and everything. And then it got canned. And then they came back to him after 23 years.
Yeah.
But this is a totally different story.
So I thought it was the same story because it almost feels like the first Predator movie again.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
What are you guys doing out there?
Greg, don't stop touching me.
What?
He was rubbing his hand on my leg.
What?
He was rubbing his hand on my leg.
The Predators are coming.
The what?
Apparently Boba Fett is getting felt up by Fox.
Basically what they did with this movie is they got a bunch of great actors. I'm really surprised Adrian Brody was in it. I was like, he's an Oscar-winning actor. What is he doing in a Predator film?
Being a badass.
Exactly.
He was great. He was great in the movie.
If they didn't have as strong as the cast as they did, it definitely wouldn't have turned out the way it has, which is awesome.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think if the cast wasn't there, if they made the same movie with a different cast, it would have been a different film. I think the cast was what made this movie as awesome as what it was. But what I didn't understand either is, okay, you know what the Predators look like. You know what they do. So why try to hide the Predators in the movie? That's one thing I didn't like about it. They didn't hardly show the Predators at all. And it took a while to actually get to the Predators themselves. Why? I mean, it's like, there's no big surprise what the Predators look like. I mean, they're the same Predators basically.
Well, they showed a lot more of them than they did in the original movie.
Well, yeah, they didn't show them till the end.
They
But
were
I'm saying,
big different looking.
yeah, they were a little different, but they're still. You go to the movie to see the Predators, and I don't think they show the Predators enough in it. That's one of my big points.
Well, one big thing they need to realize is we have this advanced race that has this whole entire tribal aspect to them, but when we really think about it, we don't know anything about the
Yeah, I know.
Predators.
They don't. And they still never said anything about them. They're still like.
Apparently there's this whole civil war going on between the Predators, between like a blood feud, and like I want to know about this.
Yeah, they don't say anything about the Predators. I think you found out more about the Predators in Alien vs. Predator 2 than you did in this movie. I mean, the Predators there to hunt humans, basically. And that's all you know about them. It's like, that's it.
Well, I think part of the Predator franchise, what made the first one so great, is that there's always that hint of mystery, though.
Yeah,
you don't know quite what's going on, but they've been around for so long, it's like, knock it off, we need to know some stuff.
But it's like the second Aliens movie, though. You know, you didn't know anything about the first Alien when you went to go see Alien, but when the Aliens came out, they showed the Queen Alien, they showed all this awesome and cool stuff the aliens did, and it really gave depth to the aliens because they made them awesome. They need to do that to the Predators. Show something more that people can go crazy over. They didn't show it though.
Well, at least with this, they revitalized the series because they knew they had something good going, and with the last couple installments, they were pretty much like hurting their own like best franchises, and they knew they needed to up the ante a bit.
And you know what I would like to see? Something that would really make it an original movie.
What's that?
A female Predator.
Oh!
Officially Predator 3 though.
I would give it a 5 in my opinion.
5?
Yeah.
V for Vendetta.
I give it a 3.8.
I don't have this.
A 4.
A 4. Okay, I do have 4s.
Alright.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive?
Yes.
I give it
I
a
don't believe
4.
it.
What do you give it?
Me?
Yes.
I give it a 4 out of 5.
I also give it a 4 out of 5. So
Yeah, it is a really good movie, but it's not. I like more mystery, more mind stuff.
and you know what? It could have been a lot more violent too. I mean, there's a little
Yeah,
violent in it.
there was some blood, but nowhere near the amount of I was thinking there would be.
There's a little bit of violence, but there's nothing.
Like, oh my god, they did that?
Yeah, it could have been a lot more violent than what it was too. But
Oh well, that's what the next sequel's for.
yeah, bring on the violence.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, and female predators.
You want some candy?